Hi there, Mark here again. Welcome to the second part of my video with my new project, TA-02 Subaru. As you can see, made a little bit of progress since the last video. I've got the wheels fitted, cleaned the chassis up a little bit. I'll tell you about that in a sec. And I'm just test fitting the shell now. So I've cut out the wheel arches. Looks like it's going to line up okay. Just got to be really careful now because I need to cut some holes for the body posts when I've got those on. But what I'm doing now is, I mentioned in the first video, is I really don't like these plastic tinted window decals. So I've cut those out of the main window decal itself. So these are just the bits that are left. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get myself my Sharpie and I'm going to just mark all the way around the inside of the hole on the shell and then the outside of the decal, and then hopefully all I can do then is from the inside I'll be able to stick a mask that goes between those two lines, and hopefully when I spray it and then put these stickers or decals on at the end, we shouldn't be able to see the paint lines. Well, that's the plan anyway. So the chassis has had a bit of a clean up. I stripped it down, I've re-greased all the gearboxes, the drivetrains, I've taken the shocks apart, I've re-oiled those, put some nice 700 weight oil in there. Seems to be just about right, I think. If I drop it, yeah. It all seems to be working well for a 20+ year old suspension system. So I'm going to get on with that now, mask up the windows, and I'll show you what it looks like when I've masked it, and then I'm going to get on with spraying it with my lovely PS16 blue. See you in a bit. Okay, so as you can see now, I've drawn very roughly around those window frames. So all I need to do now is get on the inside and start sticking basically between the two lines and cover over the bit of the window that I want left clear, and do that the same around the back too, and obviously on both sides. So I'll just get some masking tape out and get on with that. Okay, so I've masked off the windows and I was about to spray it and I thought, hang on a minute, I need to make the holes down in the body. So I've made some holes for the mirrors and for the rear spoiler, and I need to put the new body posts on and try and get it lined up. I'm a bit worried about this because if I don't get it quite right, you see, they are really tight. So I need to get it within a millimetre or two really. Bit worried about that because the posts are going to be sticking up quite high. I need to try and get it in the right place, get my Sharpie and then dot the marks for the holes and make them with this body reamer that my good friend Rob's lent me. It's absolutely brilliant, much better than using a drill, much more accurate. You get the hole exactly the right size, doesn't kind of wobble all over the place, you get a nice proper circle for a hole. That's what I'm going to be using. I've already done that to make these holes for the mirrors and the wing. Right, so let's get it lined up and try and get the body posts in there. Okay then, so body mounts are now on, and I have drilled the holes or reamed the holes in the shell. There we go, using the reamer. Was a bit tricky, took me a while to get it all lined up, I must admit. But now if I just place it on there we go. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get it. We're a bit close on the front, a little bit close on the rear, but I need to set it this high up because of the amount of travel I've got on the suspension, as you can see. So a lot more on the front as well. Looks like it is going to miss the inside of the wing, which is good. On there, I'm not too sure about when we're turning. We'll have to wait and see when it's running, but I think that's about as close as I'm going to get it for now. So finally I can get on with the spray job. So I'm going to go away now outside in the open air and give it about 3 or 4 coats of that blue paint. See you in a bit. Okay then, while we're waiting for the first coat to dry, might as well get on with it. So I've got the cockpit here, as you can see. It's pretty dirty, pretty messed up. It's all ripped and broken. We've got holes everywhere. what we're going to do now is I'm going to take the heads off, the helmets off, clean it all up, try and get rid of all these cast marks on the helmets, rubbing them down, fill the holes in the back. Not that you'll see that much through the windows, but hey, we might as well do it the best we can. And I'm going to give it a good spray up black, but so first I'm going to need to strengthen this up somehow. I think I'm going to try and get some plastic card or something and glue it to the bottom. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with cleaning that up and we'll come back to that in a sec. I've emptied the whole tin on the inside there, and got a nice coverage, I think. So what I'm going to do now is start to take off the masks and see if that's worked okay. Yeah, that's all looking pretty good. If I get my window surround to make sure. Yeah, I think that's going to work alright, so I'll just take off the rest of these masks and we'll start putting the stickers on. Okay, so there's all the window masks gone. It's looking okay, and what I like to do is just peel off, starting at the front, and just peel off the bit that I need to stick on the stickers in a small area, so that the rest of the shell's protected from fingerprints and scratches as we go on with the stickers. So that's looking nice, I like that. So I'm going to start, even though these are pre-cut, I do like to cut the stickers out so that I can place it properly. What I'll do is just cut off a little bit of the backing. Like so. And then we can line up the sticker best as we can. And then like so. So I'll carry on and get the rest of the stickers on the front. Now this grille decal is particularly difficult to get on because it's in a recess. So again, what I've done is I've cut round the backing and then just cut out the centre part of the backing so I could get this positioned over where the badge goes, and then carefully peel off the rest like so. I tried to get it in just as the sticker without any backing on, and it was virtually impossible. So yeah, I recommend you do that. And again, I use cotton bud to get in where your fingers won't go, just to push the sticker into place like so. So I've had a go at fixing up this old cockpit interior. What I've done is, I don't know if you can see this stuff, this is easily available. It's very cheap, plastic kind of card. It's got a like it's a sandwich like cardboard, but obviously made of plastic. It's just the job. So I've reinforced the sides with that, and it looks a bit of a mess underneath, but yeah, you can't see it when it's the right way up, and filled in a bit of these holes and the cracks. So what I'm going to do is give this a good spray over with a bit of flat black, and then have a go at redoing the drivers. So that's that. The helmets, I've rubbed them down, if you can see there, got rid of all the lines, filled in the screw hole at the back. I found a little bit of paint left from another shell that I did, same colour, as the Subaru shell, so I'm going to try and match that with the helmets to the body shell, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I've sprayed the helmets the same colour as the body, put a few stickers on just to make it a bit more realistic, and I'm just going to finish off doing the detailing with my fine, very thin paintbrush. So here we have the finished cockpit. Bit of a difference from where we started out. Quite pleased with it. Nice black finish now. Looks a lot better than the white, I think. So I did mask off the drivers' bodies and then sprayed it all black. So I didn't have so much black to cover over with this lighter colour paint. I checked a few photographs of Subaru race teams, and it seemed to be this light blue race suits they were wearing with the darker blue details, and I've gone with the yellow to match the colour scheme on the body shell. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way it's come out, really, considering what it is underneath and what it was. Yeah, so did a little bit more detail on the faces. I don't know if you can see that there. Yeah, so that should be enough detail anyway for when it's fitted inside the shell. So let's have a look at the finished shell. Here it is. Now I am really pleased with the way this has come out. I'm so glad that I went for the clear windows, not only for the look, the realistic look, but so we can see that cockpit through it, which is a bonus. So it would have been something like this instead, which really isn't really going to cut it, is it? So yeah, best thing I did there. The sticker job wasn't too bad. I did end up in the end cutting out, although they were pre-cut, I cut all these out individually because I wasn't happy with the amount of clear sticker that was left. It was spoiling the paint job really, so I cut all of these right down, and yeah, I'm glad I've done it. Even cut round the numbers so we haven't got that kind of rough finish where the sticker would have been. And overall I'm very pleased with the way it's come out. I love the blue, I love the metallic. Yeah, I think it looks very nice. So all I need to do now is show you what I've done to fit this in. This is a lot narrower than the body, so if you can see there's quite a lot of side to side there. I didn't want to try and fill in all this gap, so what I've done is I've put Velcro the front and back, and then mounted the Velcro on the top of the cockpit, and now just get that in. This Velcro really is sticky, I tell you. It doesn't want to come off when you put it on. So something like that. So there we have it. If I can just get there, you can see them through the windows. So all I need to do now is put it onto the chassis. And there she is, the completed car. As I say, I'm really pleased with that. I'll just finish off. I'll go around with the camera and put some photographs, a bit of a slideshow at the end. So guys, I hope you like my new Subaru updated TA-02. I've enjoyed doing it. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and see you soon.